my name is Lana Boy, and I'm going to talk to you about what interests me in crimes. The crime itself is actually something, yes, of course, that will catch my attention, but what really interests me is the people that commit the crimes, and what is considered a crime, and what is not considered a crime, and what is the sentence that follows with the crime. So, first of all, the people that interest me. I read once there was a couple of burglars that stole $15,000 worth of shampoo and hygiene products. Why? Why was that? What's the psychology behind that, and what's the math behind that? Selling them again would not make them have any profit on it, and maybe they're just really obsessed with hygiene. So looking further into that, that's what I guess makes me curious about those kind of situations. They're not common crimes, they're something different and original. Another crime that I looked a lot into is this Asian man that would eat women. So that was a really weird one, and I thought that was really interesting because he would preserve the body parts in his fridge, and in Japan he became famous for it. He didn't go to jail, he became a comic book artist, talking about how he cut up the women and how he would choose the women and why he would choose them, and make a comic book out of it. And the Japanese culture did not imprison him. No, on the contrary, they made a documentary about it, which I thought was really interesting and weird. So here's the reaction of the people that would be very different than in the States, where this would be considered a crime, and they would be sentenced to death or something. And then another character that I like, who is a fictional character, of course, is the Joker, who commits a lot of crimes. But what is the psychology behind that? What's interesting about him is that it's a lot of anarchy, and his rival, Batman. And is Batman also committing some crimes because he doesn't follow the rules of society to be able to capture a villain? He does it his own way. He doesn't listen to the government or what the mayor begs him to do and how to capture the criminal. So is Batman a criminal, or is the Joker, or are they just as bad as each other? What are the intentions behind that? Because Batman was not saving people because he wanted to be a hero. He was doing it because he felt like a victim and he wanted self-attention on himself. Anyways, I thought that was really interesting. And the Joker is also a character that I've always been very curious about, because there's the nature of how he became the Joker. So he went from being a comedian, a failed comedian, and a failure to his wife and family, and then that resulted into him acting out negatively once he's being chased and falls into a boiling pit of toxic that made his face look like a clown. So that goes into parallel of his love for theater, and then you always find that in his crimes again. And then why he's doing his crimes? Is it just because he wants to torment Batman, or is it because he just doesn't believe in the structure that the world has imposed on us? So those are also things that I've always been interested in, and I thought very intricate and complicated. Because, okay, crimes, they're committed all the time. There's just random burglaries that are happening, like the shampoo one, that are weird. There's these men eating, cannibalism that's just very strange in the reaction of people. But what I think is interesting is all the intricate details that go into following up with why people do things and how people react to it. Thanks.